can have a chit chat, but not regarding the exam.
Okay.
Also, you cannot talk in your own or native language. Start repeating the steps in your head, whatever you'll be performing in the next 10 minutes. Just behave very professionally.
Right.
Okay? Don't behave as a student. Okay? You have already completed your degree, you have come out of college, you are already an overseas trained dentist. Just behave like one. See my posture. I am so far away from the patient that I can do everything.
All right.
Yeah.
So
If you have made a diagnosis of primary herpetic gingivitis, you have to say this. But then you have to explain in very simple and clear way what exactly is it.
okay, Sara, so let's talk about the Australian Dental Council examination etiquettes, right? So let's start with what to wear during your examination.
Oh yeah, okay. So I would say that one should wear anything that comes in formal dress. You can wear a formal shirt and a trouser. The sleeves can be 3/4 or full sleeves of your top.
So you do not recommend half sleeves?
Yes, see, you can wear, but I would suggest that go with 3/4 or full sleeves.
Right.
They will give you a gown with full sleeves, but still, if you can, then go for it.
Right.
You have to be mindful of the footwear that you're wearing. They should be leather shoes.
Right.
Okay, and should be enclosed, like covering all your feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Dr. Sara, why this dressing is important? Because ADC do not have a dressing guideline as such. So why dressing properly is important?
Yes, because once you enter that examination center, your behavior, your what you are wearing, and everyone is counting at that moment. So just imagine that if you go for an interview or anything like that, you usually dress up formally, right? So it's just that. Yeah.
And secondly, if you're practicing as a dentist, you would not, wear casuals to that as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Either you'll be wearing a scrub, medical scrub, or anything that's formal.
Absolutely. Makes sense. But isn't it very obvious? Like, why do we need to actually make a video about that or talk about that?
Yes, because sometimes people they don't consider it.
Really?
Yes.
So have you seen that?
It happens. No, like I know some people.
Right.
Because I've given 2 attempts, I know some people they don't consider it like a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but
and what do they wear? What would you say is not very appropriate?
So I would say if you're wearing like a formal trouser, but if when you're sitting, because in the practical setting you have to sit on the your dentist chair, and then you have to work for like 6 hours. If the trouser is getting higher and it's showing your skin, then it's more very printy
like
thing.
A party wear.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. And is there anything specific about your behavior, the way you are behaving, that you should take care of as well?
Yes, absolutely, because you should behave as a dentist that day.
Right.
Though you're there for your exam, but yes, they are looking you as a dentist.
Right.
They are marking you, they are judging you like you are a dentist, overseas trained dentist. Okay? So you have to behave in that way.
But that's only during your examination part, right? Before your exam, during your lunch, you can behave however you like?
No. They are looking at you once you enter that center.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as soon as they'll ask you for your documents, for verification, they'll take a pic of you, they'll give you a locker and everything, and then they'll say, okay, now you can enter the hall.
Right.
Then they'll ask you to sit in the lounge for some time before the orientation session.
Right.
Now everything is, I think, counting.
Okay.
Okay.
So is there an examiner present in the lounge as well?
No, but there are cameras.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are.
But isn't it okay to just have a chit chat in the lounge?
Yes, so in the during the lunch break, you can have a chit chat, but not regarding the exam.
Okay.
Also, you cannot talk in your own or native language.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is not preferable to talk in your own language.
But isn't it some like, even if you're going in a lift and if you have got people, English people from English speaking background, and if you talk in your own language, it's considered rude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that. Yeah.
Right. And what about asking about, what set did you get and how's your preparation going?
Oh, no. A big no. Big
Okay.
no. Because, see, there is no proof of it that, okay, they are gonna make you fail. But I have, and my friends have seen many candidates who couldn't clear, and they were having this problem. I think they even didn't know that it's not allowed.
Right.
Okay,
To
and
talk about
they
it.
they should not do it. And
Okay.
yes, because what happened with me, even in my 2 attempts, during the lunch break, I preferred to have my own sweet time to relax. I didn't talk to
Right.
anyone, and I prefer not to, because yes, I want to, just keep saving my energy,
Right.
and try to focus on what I'll be doing next, and just doing everything in
Yeah,
my
and
mind.
I think it's more productive as well, if you are not talking to others and not getting worried about it as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
because sometimes it can make you in a panic mode or something like that. And yes, so I would say that focus on your work. Don't stress about what others are doing, how many tasks they have completed, or talking about that stuff. Though you can talk it in English,
Right.
but then why do you need to talk about it? Is it gonna help you? No, not at all.
Right.
So why are you doing that?
Makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
perfect sense, Dr. Sarniazi. Now, let's talk about the examination hall. Inside examination hall, I'm not talking about talking to the students. Can you talk to the examiner? Can you talk to the nurses over there?
Yes, absolutely you can. You can ask for any query, any help you need from the nurses, but you have to be professional, you have to be humble, you have to be polite to them.
Right.
For example, what I did is I was wearing loops, so I was doing this composite task, and then I was wearing gloves. So after completing the task, I couldn't lift up the orange lid with the gloves on. So I politely asked the nurse if she can lift up the lid for me. That would be great. And then I thanked her, and she did it for me. And then I moved on to the next task.
Right.
Yeah.
And if the examiner is not around you, what to do in that case? And if you need them?
Yeah, so you usually get up from the chair.
Right.
Okay, now you are leaving your bay, how you have to move, not like you're panicking and moving so fastly.
Right.
So behave in that way, go to the examiner where he or she is sitting, and then ask whatever you want to ask.
Okay. Are there any other behavior related tips that you want to give to the future ADC prospects?
Yeah, so my suggestion is that consider once you enter that building,
Right.
that hall, just behave very professionally.
Right.
Okay, don't behave as a student. Okay, you have already completed your degree, you have come out of college,
And you're already a dentist, right?
yes, you are already an overseas trained dentist. Just behave like one.
Fair enough. Makes sense. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Under pressure, sweaty palms ain't making it much better.